Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, students, last time we studied about convection and ocean currents, and we found out how they are produced and what affects them. Today's topic is about convection currents, of course, and the gliding flight of birds. You must have seen birds gliding high up in the air. How do they do that? We will be explaining the gliding flight of birds, how do they glide in the air without flapping their wings, and how convection currents are produced and how it helps them. Convection currents, they take place in the oceans and they also take place in the atmosphere. Remember this thing. The heat from the sun, and how does this phenomena happen? The heat from the sun warms the air near the ground. When the sun is shining bright, it is heating up the air which is near the ground. This air gets warm, gets lighter, and starts to rise up. And when it starts to rise up, cold air comes and takes its place, and the process continues. Birds like eagles, vultures, hawks, gulls, etc., they take advantage of this thing and glide. Because when hot air is moving up, they glide over it. And because of its movement, they keep it. During gliding, the bird does not move its wings, does not flap its wings, but glides on air currents. And so it conserves its energy and continues to glide like this. And a lot of energy birds is saved in this manner during gliding. The next topic that we have to cover today is about the everyday applications of convection currents. Last time, you remember, we talked about the applications of conduction. And we talked about the utensils and how it helps them to cook food and how it helps to keep your hands away from the heat and hold the utensil. Now today's topic is about application of convection currents. Okay? Household ventilation makes a house cool. You must have seen घरों में रोशनदान होते हैं. And what is a रोशनदान? It takes the warm air, gets lighter and goes up, and out of the ventilator, रोशनदान से वो बाहर निकल जाता है. And cool air comes in through the doors and through the windows. Household ventilation makes a house cool. Warm air moves up and goes out of windows also, if there is a window over there, or the ventilation. And cool air enters the room through the doors and windows. Okay, please remember this thing. 2. Warm air goes up and gets out of the windows if there are no ventilators, or out of the ventilators if they are present. And cool air comes in to take its place. And this process of ventilation actually is a convection process and is an application of convection current. So in this way, the atmosphere inside, the air inside the room keeps cool, as well as you keep getting fresh air which is full of oxygen. In domestic water heaters, you must have used water heaters, geysers, electric heaters. Water is heated up by the burner, gas burner, or the electric current heating coil, and warm water expands, hot water expands, becomes light, rises and flows to the top, and from there out. To take its place, water from the water tank, cold water from the tank comes and fills up the lower part of the heater or the geyser, and in this way that gets heated up and goes up. So you keep getting hot water when you want to take a bath or when you want to use hot water. This is another application. One application is the household ventilation that happens because of convection currents. Second, water heaters that are used in your home and how you get hot water in your bathroom when you want to take a bath is also because of the convection currents. Third, air conditioning system also uses convection currents. Air conditioners are sometimes they are fit high up and they give you cold air. They throw cold air. Cold air is heavy and it falls down, and air, the warm air, the hot air rises to take its place, and that again gets cool because of the air conditioning system, and in this way the air of the complete room keeps getting, cool because of this convection current that is set up through the air conditioners. Now please read what is written here. Air conditioner also use convection currents to cool a room. Cool air is heavy, so it comes down and cools the room. Warm air, rises. Warm air rises and is again sucked by the air conditioner, by AC, to get cool. So basically what is this? Suppose the air conditioner is here, it throws cool air. Cool air is bhari hota hai, is heavy, it comes down. And you're sitting down, so you get cool air. Warm air goes up to take its place, gets cool, and then comes down. Cool comes down, hot goes on. Like this, convection current set up throughout the room, and in this way you can get the room gets cool. So these are the three applications of convection currents. This one also is an application of convection current if you want to use it like that. Now the next topic is about radiation. We talked about three modes of transfer of heat. One was conduction, the second mode of transfer was convection, the third is radiation. Now what is radiation? It's the third mode of transfer of heat. Definition. Please pay attention, learn it by heart. It's a very, very simple topic. The transfer of heat energy from a hot body to a cold body directly. किसी गर्म जिस्म से, मसलन यहाँ हीटर है, यहाँ से जो है ना हीट का फ्लो होके इधर आ जाना जहाँ पे आप बैठे हुए हैं, इसको कहते हैं रेडिएशन. The transfer of heat energy from a hot body to a cold body directly without heating the space in between the two bodies is called radiation. बगैर उस जो है ना स्पेस को गर्म किए. Radiation requires no medium. इसको याद रखना. Conduction, which we read earlier, requires a medium. Convection requires a medium. But radiation requires no किसी वसीले की इसको जरूरत नहीं है. Sun rays transfer heat without heating the space in between. यानी सूरज से जो हमारे पास रोशनी नीचे आती है, सूरज की रोशनी जमीन तक इस प्रोसेस रेडिएशन प्रोसेस में आती है और वो दरमियान में खला को नहीं गर्म करती. When you sit in front of heat, या किसी हीटर के सामने अपना बैठते हैं, we feel warm, हमें गर्माइश महसूस होती है. Heat energy reaches us by radiation. ये जो तवानाई आप तक पहुंच रही है, हीटर यहाँ लगाया हुआ है, आप इधर बैठे हैं, ये तवानाई आपके पास जिस प्रोसेस के जरिए, जिस फिनोमेना के जरिए, जिस अमल के जरिए पहुंच रही है, इसका नाम रेडिएशन. It is not conduction. ये कंडक्शन नहीं है, कंडक्शन है. कंडक्शन प्रोसेस में मीडियम रिक्वायर्ड होता है. मसलन आपने इस सिरे को हीट आग के ऊपर रखा, तो यहाँ से इसके पार्टिकल्स ऑफ द मीडियम के थ्रू यहाँ से यहाँ तक हीट पहुँचती है और ये साइड गर्म हो जाती है. It is not conduction. Air is a bad conductor. हवा जो है हीटर के और आपके दरमियान में ये bad conductor है. Therefore it cannot transfer heat. If you place a cardboard, अगर आप हीटर के अपने दरमियान में कार्डबोर्ड या कोई स्क्रीन रख देंगे, तो फिर आपके पास तवानाई नहीं पहुंच सकती. And you will feel that heat will not come to you. So please understand this radiation. Radiation के main points क्या हैं? Number one, main point is it's a transfer of heat without any medium in between. The transfer of heat energy from a hot body to cold body directly without heating the space in between the two bodies. It requires no medium. किसी इस वसीले की जरूरत नहीं है. Please remember this thing. Conduction requires a medium. Convection requires a medium. Radiation requires no medium. Next topic is 8.9. Experiments on radiation absorption. यानी रेडिएट करने का मतलब होता है इमिट करना, किसी हॉट बॉडी से तवानाई का खारिज होना. एक्सपेरिमेंट्स क्या हो सकते हैं? ऑन रेडिएशन एंड एब्जॉर्प्शन, हीट का इमिट होना, खारिज होना और एब्जॉर्प्शन जज़ब करना. ऑब्जेक्ट्स तकरीबन तमाम चीज़ें एब्जॉर्ब एंड रेडिएट हीट एट द सेम टाइम. तमाम चीज़ें तकरीबन तवानाई को जज़ब भी करती है, रेडिएट भी करती है। याद रखना, ऑल थिंग्स एब्जॉर्ब हीट एंड रेडिएट। तो चाय आपने रखी है तो चाय ठंडी होती है बिकॉज चाय का टेम्परेचर रूम टेम्परेचर से ज़्यादा होता है, वो रेडिएट कहा जाती है। सिमिलरली अगर फर्ज की आपके पास बर्फ़ है तो बर्फ़ पिघल जाती है बिकॉज रूम टेम्परेचर इज मोर देन द टेम्परेचर ऑफ आइस, सो एवरीथिंग स्टार्ट्स रेडिएटिंग एंड अब्जॉर्बिंग। अब्जॉर्ब भी करती है, अगर टेम्परेचर उसका कम हो जाए सराउंडिंग टेम्परेचर का तो वो फ्लो होना शुरू होती है वहाँ से। तो अगर अगर ज़्यादा हो जाए तो फिर टेम्परेचर के ज़्यादा हो जाए तो फिर वो ठंडे की तरफ जाती है, ठंडा हो जाए तो गर्म से ठंडे की तरफ आती है। पहली एक्टिविटी फर्स्ट, a good absorber of heat is always a good radiator. Always remember, children, my dear students, that a good absorber of heat is also a good radiator of heat. Now, activity 8.6. Now, this it proves is an experiment on proving कि radiation absorption क्या है. Take two cans. दो कैन लो, दो लोहे के बने कैन लो, एक का कलर ब्लैक है। Take two cans, a black and a silver color. एक की बाहर की सतह जो है ना सिल्वर कलर रखो, एक की ब्लैक रखो। Fill 2/3 of each can with cold water. उसको 2/3 हिस्सा ठंडे पानी से दोनों कैंस को भर दो। Put a thermometer in each can. दोनों कैंस के अंदर एक थर्मोमीटर रख दो। And note the temperature. टेम्परेचर देखो कितना है उस पानी का जो आपने उसमें डाला था। Place both cans in bright sunshine. इसको फिर कैंस को put them in the sunshine, in bright sunshine, for about 10-20 minutes, and record the temperature after that time lapse. The temperature of black can is more than the silver. You will observe this thing. आप महसूस करेंगे कि जो black colored can है उसका temperature ज़्यादा है बनिस्बत silver colored can की, because black colored can ने ज़्यादा heat absorb की है सूरज से as compared to silver colored. Therefore, the temperature is more. This shows that it has absorbed. Now we talk about another experiment activity in which you put cold water. You put hot water into the cans. This was the cold water. Now hot water. Put hot water in both cans. दोनों cans में गर्म पानी डाल दो. Record temperature record करो and put it in a shady place. ठंडी जगह पर इसको रखो. The temperature of black can now is less than the silver color. जो black can है उसका temperature कम होगा इस पर silver colored can के पानी से, because black can ने ज़्यादा heat radiate करती है, emit करती है, खारिज करती है. This proves that a good absorber of heat is also a good radiator of heat. यहाँ पे black can ने ज़्यादा heat absorb की थी, यहाँ black can ने ज़्यादा heat emit की है. So this tells you about this another activity which says take two plates. दो प्लेट है लो, एक का कलर ब्लैक है, एक का सिल्वर है. Okay, one is a black plate, the other is a silver color plate. Take two plates, stick a marble on each with the help of a wax. मोम लेके उसके साथ यहाँ पे मार्बल चस्पा करो, एक मार्बल इधर चस्पा करो. दोनों के प्लेटों के दरमियान में एक हीटर रख दो, उसको हीट करो. जब इसकी तवानाई यहाँ से इधर जाएगी, इधर से इधर जाएगी, तो जो ब्लैक कलर है, ब्लैक प्लेट है, वो ज़्यादा हीट एब्जॉर्ब करेगी, इसका मार्बल जल्दी नीचे गिर जाएगा, और जो सिल्वर कलर है उसका मार्बल बाद में, बिकॉज द ब्लैक बॉडी एब्जॉर्ब्स मोर हीट एज कम्पेयर टू सिल्वर कलर बॉडी. अगेन आई रिपीट, टेक टू प्लेट्स, स्टिक अ मार्बल ऑन ईच विद द हेल्प ऑफ वैक्स. प्लेस अ हीटर इन बिटवीन बोथ द प्लेट्स. This word is place a heater. In between both the plates and observe. The black colored plate drops the marble earlier than the silver colored plate because it has absorbed more energy. This also proves that black body जो होती है वो अच्छी absorber है और अच्छी emitter है. Now we will move on to the next one. Okay, students, एक मिनट रोकना इसको.